What is up, guys? Welcome to Red 50. Today we've got a G37 right behind me, and we're going to show you some of the hidden tips and tricks with your key fob. So here is the key fob on your Infiniti G37, G35, or even the Q50. This is one of the earlier models, so I don't have the push to start button, but your key fob is going to look very similar if you've got an Infiniti G37. So we're going to show you some of the cool tips and tricks. The last one might even save you in an emergency situation. So right now, obviously the weather is really nice, but if you do live somewhere where the weather gets pretty hot and you want to let some of the heat out before you get into the car, there's a way to do that with your key fob. So as you can see, all the windows are rolled up, but if I bring out my key fob right here and press the unlock button right here and hold it. So we're gonna double tap it and hold it. And you can see all the windows are going down. And you can see I let off right now, so they didn't go all the way down. But if we're gonna continue, they go all the way down. So you can stop them wherever you want it to be. So if you don't want the windows all the way down, you can certainly just let go of the unlock button and it's gonna stop. But if you wanna continue, just keep holding it until the windows are all the way down. This feature is very useful if you live in Florida, Texas, or any of those hotter places. Before you get into the car, you want to let some of the heat out. Just use your key fob to get all the heat out. Unfortunately, there's no way to get the windows up using your key fob. Typically in some cars, if you hold the lock button twice, it will do that. But in this one, you can see it doesn't do anything. I'm holding it. Nothing happened. The windows are still open. But there is a way where you can still do that without getting in the car. So let's say you roll down the windows and you decide you don't want to go or you don't want to get into the car just yet. We can use this manual key that you can get basically using this lever, and you're going to pull it and bring out the manual key. I'll show you right now. But now that we've got the manual key right here, we're going to bring it up to this manual key slot, which is also useful if you're actually stuck or the key fob battery is dead. You can use this manual key slot. So we're going to go ahead and rotate it so it locks the car. And now that the car is locked, you can see the windows start going up. So if I keep holding it, all the windows go up. So you don't need to get back in the car. You can roll up your window with using the manual key. Unfortunately, it would be nice if Infiniti gave us the option to do it with the key fob, but just doing it this way also makes it pretty easy to do. Now, as I mentioned, that if you are stuck and you don't have a way of getting into the car because your key fob battery is dead, there's actually two ways where you can make sure you can get in the car and actually start the car as well. So as we said, we can use this manual key lock over here by using our manual key, and that way you can at least get into the car. But what happens if your key fob battery is dead? Of course, if that's the case, your car is just not going to turn on because the key fob battery is dead. It's not going to detect the key fob. However, you are not stuck. All you got to do is bring your key fob in, and there is this hidden compartment right over here. And if you just put in your key right, oops, it sprung back. All you gotta do is bring your key fob over here, and there's this hidden storage or compartment where you just gotta insert your key just like this. And that basically, you can see the key has been detected, and we can actually start the car this way. So while it won't charge the key fob battery, you're still gonna have to replace it, but this allows you to actually get in the car and actually start the car and get to a store so you can actually buy the key fob batteries. And the last key fob trick we've got is every time you lock the car, you hear the horn like this. But if you don't want to have this, you're going to basically hold the lock and unlock button simultaneously for a few seconds, like I'm doing right now. And now if you lock it, you can see the lights are flashing, but there is no noise. Now if you want to go back and you do want the honk, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to hold this, lock and unlock button twice together, and you can hear it lock now, and now it locks perfectly fine. So yeah, guys, this is all the tips and tricks with the Infiniti key fob. In my case, the G37, but it also works on a Q50. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you did, make sure you like this video, and of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.